Basketball, we feel that every time we sit here and about to do a game. Just fired up as Doncic lines up the three-pointer, knocks it.
Deals, you're always happy for them. It doesn't matter if you're the other team, if you bat that deal, because you know what it means.
And you know about every guy around the league when that happens. Still a cool thing for Luke Kennard to do that.
Santos signing a 3-year, $15 million deal at threes. And just like that, it's back up to 24.
Start the third quarter for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. You just saw it. Luka Doncic with back-to-back threes to extend this lead. His wheelhouse, his favorite shot on the court. Step back going left.
5% shooting. Doncic, not that. DeAnthony Melton in rhythm, but can't get 5 for 27. Ayton spins, little jump hook.
And his catch and roll, get a good opportunity in that mid. You know he has that little 15 to 17 footer. So there's not a lot of traffic in your lane. Stay inside your lane, and it's always smooth sailing.
Had a quiet game, 4 points, 5 boards. James turn around, can't get a Melton. Pajemski draws the foul. Shot won't go.
Size and position exceptionally well. He just had back-to-back 15 rebound games. Incredible for a guard to be able to help out on his defensive glass to that extent.
Reeves launches, can't hit. Melton looking. Fintos. Draymond Green threads the needle with that pass. Another extra pass.
Cut, and then the kick out. That's a typical Warriors offense. They just didn't finish it with a made shot at the end.
Ayton pass to Smart, open three-pointer.
Right play, right shot.
And finally, about 3 of those 6 three-pointers. Smart pulls up. Good soft touch. Hey, we're still in good shape. We have to continue to trust. Still games to go. Trying to stay positive. It's been a good bet of these Lakers. Santos knocks down a 3. Back-to-back threes for Golden Pick in the draft. So just to make the NBA was a dream come true as Doncic knocks down a long three-point. 0 for 3 from long distance in that first half, and he's already got.
Second time he's been underneath the screen and given up a 3.
Pass deflected. Good hands for the Lakers. Turnover number 8 for Golden State. And that was close to being a backcourt violation. Turnover either way. Melton gets into the paint. Draymond Green looking for a cutter. He found him, and Melton finishes.
Same action. That one, he had an easy layup at the end of it.
Melton double figures again. Moody goes out on Doncic. Doncic nailed 4 three-pointers already in the period.
I told you, he better get to his body before he starts to wake up and get going. Then there's point time.
Doncic tries again. Can't get it to fall. 5 minutes. Doncic rifles a pass to James. He'll try a 3. Ayton offensive rebound. Put back no, but a foul. On your birthday, as Ayton
Said
4.
4?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, 4 times as many points. Here we go.
Reeves knocks.
Just join the club.
7 on the 24. Spencer, Payton. Williams missed contract. Or two-way contract, I should say, as Kennard launches, can't get that to fall. And Payton up top to Green. Nate Williams tries this one, can't get it to fall. DeAndre Ayton is a little stuck in mud. James guarded by Moody. James had that great start, 20 points in the first half. That time turned it over. Payton has one man to beat, crosses over. Nate Williams gets in, gets his first point as a member.
He was trying to flare, and he just stuck his hand out in the passing lane without seeing the ball and comes up with the deflection.
Rotation with so many guys in and out, so your job is to come out, make an impact, and do all the little things.
Doncic double team. Good help there from Draymond Green. Poked away by Santos, but right to Kennard. Kicks it out. Laravia three-pointer. That's good.
Win the three-point battle. Instead, they're getting doubled up from out there. The Lakers a rare hot shooting night from the three-point line.
Nice feed inside. Draymond Green. The Warriors down big. Kennard inside. Hayes thought he was fouled. And there is a whistle on a loose ball foul. Green sits down. Just 2.6 assists, 5 rebounds. Kennard to Reeves. Barely touched it for the LA Lakers, and this is the largest lead of the game. Lakers punishing the Warriors from three-point range. Spencer inside, shot blocked by Doncic.
A bad day in the NBA is a great day everywhere else. That's what Santos said to us, and he just had such a big smile on his face.
And by the way,
did I just throw you a lob, Mike? Did I just throw you a lob?
He threw it down.
He threw it down.
Nice.
That was
Good delivery.
Nice finish, Mike. Mike's like, I got something here.
Spencer looking for Horford. Payton rifles a pass inside. Santos, nice adjustment. Told Steve Kerr today when he found out about his new deal, this will change my family's life. Horford with the rejection. Payton couldn't. He said that when he found out, he called his mother and father, who will mean everything to him as Reeves banks it in. It's a very emotional phone call. What's wrong? What's wrong, dear?
They had their guesses, but they were wrong.
Santos lines up and hits a three right up. In the organization couldn't be happier for him getting that contract.
And every time we saw Steve Kerr, prior to this season,
He's in last year a bit of a breakthrough, earned the trust, and he's become more of just an energy hustle player. And his favorite player in the NBA, when he first watched the finals back in 2015, was
He played point guard growing up. They said, hey, this is how you're going to make an impact, doing all the little things. We don't need 30 points and 15 assists, and he figured it out. Accepting your role with enthusiasm is so big in this league.
Boy, great footwork. And despite the fact that the Lakers in complete control, Doncic brings it across, pulls back, step back. Doncic feeling it here in the third. Looking for someone to throw to, rifles a pass to Kennard. Inside Hayes. Hayes throws it down.
yeah, that's a great pass by Luka. He had thrown that pass with that velocity, allowed Kennard to get by his defender, and then you get the dunk on the back end.
Williams stepped out of back.
He was so happy to just be, on an NBA team at one point, and now to being an impactful player on both ends of the floor and being rewarded with that type of security. Coming where he came from, it's a big deal. We get into the playoff chase. Hopefully, he'll continue to prove his value there.
Just because you haven't been playing, it doesn't mean you haven't been busy. You have a new movie out, the GOAT movie, where you're doing a little bit of voice acting. You're also producing it. What has that experience been like for you?
It's been awesome. Stuff has been great. We've been getting a lot of feedback. It's doing amazing, not only here in the States but around the world. And there were some other athletes that were. I got that whole line of that call in my head, but
Give us a beat of it.
It's from way downtown. Bang, bang! All right, y'all got me.
Thanks, Steph. Appreciate it, Mike.
Malika, thank you. I've heard good things about that animated movie. Is ball deflected.
It's just his health and the health of his teammates around him.
Well, with those two, they have a chance against almost anybody. And you see the role players. But of course, Butler done for the season. Draymond Green, nice one. LeBron James had a great start. Still 22.7 rebounds to the big third quarter. Kleba gets it to go. And Kleba had a long stretch of hardly playing. Now back getting some minutes. Draymond Green with the three. Lakers came in with a good focus right away, trying to snap this three-game losing streak. 2-5 in their last. Nice feed inside, and Kleba throws his
Pocket pass right there. Kleba, again, we talked about earlier in the year. He's got a little bit of bounce back, and that was a very nice screen. He's sealed and perfect delivery by LeBron.
Moody for three. All right, so what was it for you guys in games like this? You still have a lot of time, but obviously it's such a huge margin. Staying focused. What's that? What's going through your head?
I wanted to stay off film. I just wanted to stay off the film. Something where it looked like you weren't focusing, where you weren't paying attention because the score is what it is. So part of the game plan, let's do all the little things that help us get there.
They are hard to play in these situations. It's the other way around. I mean,
Malachi Leones, the second-year player out of Bradley in the game. Post is in there. Spencer Baseline jumper, gets back. Bravia, Kleba, Vanderbilt, Smart, and Kennard out there for J.J. Redick and the Lakers. They needed a good, strong, focused performance. They got it here tonight on the road. They continue to play well on the road. For the most part, is Kennard. He's got 16 points, and again, such a critical pickup for a team that needs just that.
And their role players have played well tonight. Luke Kennard at the top of that list, but really this entire thing, the tone was set by their best players. 66 players and table setters, and the role players have done their part tonight.
On some good teams, and I firmly believe that what we have can be a really good team. Nice feed inside. Back up to 32 with 6.5. Leon's an air ball. Just signed a two-way contract back in December. Kleba's going to try a three. LaRavia resets.
Minutes can turn into 12 to 15 minutes very easily.
Reaching on Santos. LaRavia got hit. Free throws with him as we just get past the midway point here in the fourth. Knicks and Spurs from New York. And then from Denver, Nuggets and the T-Wolves. NBC Peacock tomorrow night. Celtics 12. And avoiding a 4-game losing streak. Free throw missed. Kleba gets it. Vanderbilt tries a three. On our drive over to the arena tonight, we stopped at a light. Pass goes inside. Leon's late, and it was post.
Wait, a scooter. Is that allowed in NBA bylaws, scooters?
I think so. Vanderbilt tried to slam. Posted.
You riding a scooter to the game.
They call it what
goggles,
they call it.
with goggles on, helmet. I could see it.
Nah.
They call it the bird. Is Nate Williams.
All over the place. She's locked in.
Bufkin getting some minutes again. Jump shot won't go. Kobe Bufkin.
Legs, have you been on one of those before?
I have not been on one of those. And what I took most from that video was today's the warmest day I think I've seen in about 2 months. I don't know about you guys, Bay Area.
You know, that was a beautiful block from Kleba. Bufkin down the other end. Nate Williams. Nice feed inside to Santos.
For 40 points on passes in the paint.
How much of that, as Connect missed, not clearly the Warriors just didn't find the range from three, but how much of it was solid Laker defense?
I think it was a combination. They didn't shoot the three well for Golden State, and then that offense from the Warriors just getting behind.
In the first half, I don't think their shot selection was very good in the first, say, 18 minutes of the game. I know they take a lot of threes, but this Lake.
Bufkin playing in just his 8th game with the Lakers, draws a foul in the City Basketball Championship. And considering they have no gym and have not had a gym because of the fires, it was not only special for that. And Cleveland High School in the city, the loss as a pitcher. So it took 57 years, but they got revenge on Cleveland High School.
Well, the best part about he's got double revenge. Arizona lost to Kansas earlier in the year. Then Arizona comes back with a big win. Shout out the Bear Down group in Tucson getting it done. Tommy Lloyd doing an outstanding job. It's all the Steve Kerr thing. We're doing the whole thing.
No, you took a Steve Kerr thing and made it into an Arizona thing.
Well, he's an Arizona Wildcat.
He's thinking the same thing. Arizona has nothing to do with that conversation.
Just hijacked a nice story from Palisades High School.
I love school. Shout out.
Can we get back to a hitter in a championship game like that? It's not right.
Vanderbilt misses. Williams comes the other way. As we're under 3 minutes to go.
Obnoxious about it this year.
Not
as much as I expected.
Well, because we have a chance to win there.
Well, Bufkin hits the first. Bufkin, a first-round pick of the Hawks back in 2023, and dominated here on the road.
And look, they took care of business tonight the way they should. A shorthanded Golden State team. They came out with the right approach. Lakers had a complete game tonight. And now the home games, obviously 3 teams that are struggling, not playing for a lot this time of the year. It's a good time for the Lakers to come out with that killer instinct type of approach and play as well as they did tonight.
James, Reeves, and Doncic all played well tonight. Nate Williams hits the three-pointer. Meanwhile, the Warriors are going to have to wait a little more time to get Steph Curry back. This group, as Bufkin missed, they were dominated here tonight. Quinton Post